Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Aquarius. Aquarius, this is going to be the truth about your twin flame journey, where we're going to explore your energy with you and your twin, what your purpose is together in this lifetime, important lessons to be learned, how you can strengthen your bond and raise your vibration, and what your twin may be mirroring for you. So you guys, before I get started, I'm just going to ask that you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Also, don't forget to leave a comment and to ring that notification bell if you guys want to get updates whenever I upload anything new. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and ascended masters. Queen of Swords, that's your energy. And look, you guys, look at that mirror. Oof, powerful stuff going on. Wow, and the Strength card in reverse, and the Nine of Swords. Oof, some of you guys have lost faith in your twin flame or in the twin flame journey. You may be going through an intense awakening. It could be you, it could be your twin. All right, but let's go ahead and see messages from my Aquarius, please, regarding this twin flame journey. Wow, these cards are popping. We get the Hermit in reverse, so there's some sort of learning taking place. Also, if you guys have had some intense runner-chaser dynamics in your connection, it could be that, you know, the runner's coming back or somebody's really opening up. But there's definitely some intense learning taking place here for my Aquas. Letting go of something. Oh, maybe no communication. Wow, I'm getting lots of downloads here, Aquarius, for you guys. So for some of you guys, this twin flame journey has been exceptional, has been quite difficult. And you may be experiencing or going through a difficult period right now. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's jump into this. Let me just get... Okay. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. I'm being told to shuffle just a little bit more. Wow. I can feel it. I'm a little jumpy, as if I've had too much coffee, but I feel like that's the energy I'm picking up on from some of my Aquas out there on this twin flame journey. Could be you. Could be your twin. It's not a bad thing. All right, so your energy, you and your twin, there's that Queen of Swords. She absolutely wanted to come out. So you guys are right now, you guys are coming into alignment. You might be coming into union with your twin, but first and foremost, you're coming into alignment with your authenticity, your soul's purpose, your truth. Okay, your purpose together in this lifetime, Four of Cups in reverse. You guys are meant to be in union in this lifetime to celebrate, to celebrate love, happiness, marriage, creating a family, or, whatever you guys are creating together. All right, an important lesson that needs to be learned. Judgment. Yeah, there's this energy here, you guys. My Aquarians out there, you guys are going through a major, massive up-leveling. You've been through a dark night of the soul, or maybe you currently are. This is all for the purposes of up-leveling, ascension. I mean, this is your mission. This is your purpose. This is for you and your twin in this lifetime, coming into union and experiencing this darkness, but in order to see the light. All right, how you're going to grow. We get the Chariot, Cancerian energy. All right, what your life will look like after completing the lesson, the Three of Discs in reverse. So what I'm seeing there is harmony, and I'm seeing balance. So any external energy that may have been affecting your twin flame connection is going to be purged. It is not an easy task, okay? And again, it doesn't mean that there were other people involved, but it could be that somebody, their energies weren't focused on this internal balance and coming into union. And there may have been ego issues at play that were keeping you guys apart. I mean, that could be that third party energy there. All right. Something you can do to strengthen your bond. We see the Devil in reverse. Yeah, somebody here, look at that. Letting go of ego. a way that you can raise your vibration. The sun in reverse, beautiful. Solar plexus energy. Some of you guys might have a block in the solar plexus. And the reason I just chuckle here is because all morning I've been working on my own essential oil blend inspired by my divine masculine. Okay, and that's to bring balance to the solar plexus. And there's no coincidence that that's coming out right now. Okay, so I'll give you a little more information there. Something that your twin may be mirroring for you. The King of Cups. Ooh. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancer in particular. It could be a Cancer Leo cusp. It could be another water sign or a water sign. And what you can do to help your twin reach their highest potential. Knight of Discs. Don't stop. Don't stop till you get it, Aquarius. Don't stop till you get it. Don't stop what you're doing. Overall energy, the Seven of Cups. Beautiful. So this is Pisces season. So this is a timeless reading, you guys. But the Seven of Cups is this energy of illusions. But it's also about having many, many blessings. There's a need for grounding, but there's also a need to really take note of all of the beautiful things that the universe has blessed you with, is blessing you with, and will bless you with. And, you know, it's not only like leaning into an energy of gratitude, but it's also about choosing wisely, grounding yourself in order to do that. And we see that that's how you can help your twin with this Knight of Discs. It's a very grounded, it's a very steady, it's a very stable energy. Okay, so it may be your twin who's going through a very dark period here, Aqua. But let's get into this. So we've got the Queen of Swords. This represents your connection, you and your twin. So I definitely see there's mirroring energy here. Some of you may have been doing some deep, either inner child healing, soul retrieval as well, but you guys are definitely mirroring each other. Okay, so if you guys have had a runner and a chaser dynamic, or you guys are in separation, or you're experiencing a very difficult time, this is meant to be reflected back at you to look at some of your deepest wounds so that you can, you know, you can heal them, or that you can like detox and purge what it is that may be holding you back from unity, union, love. Now, what your purpose is together in this lifetime, we see the Four of Cups in reverse. So some of my aquas out there, you and your twin or your twin, you know, may have been emotionally closed off because of some of this. The Queen of Swords energy is, she's been through a lot. She may have even lost her twin. Okay, her twin may have even transitioned, or it could be past lifetimes where one of you, you know, left the other one or transitioned before the other, and there's hurt and there's heartbreak there that needs to be healed and cleared. With the Four of Cups, what I'm seeing is somebody that wasn't able to see the blessings coming in, or wasn't emotionally available for, you know, for fear, because what I'm seeing here also with the Chariot card, some of you might have Cancer placements, or maybe your twin, but what I'm seeing here is that Cancerian energy is a tough outer shell that's really guarding a very soft, emotional, tender center, a very loving center. But what I'm seeing here is that many of you, you and your twin, your purpose together in this lifetime is to really crack that open, to allow for emotional vulnerability despite everything that you've been through, the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords, remember, she's not anchored in that shadow energy. She's not replaying those narratives. She's not, you know, replaying her hurts and her disappointments and her betrayals. She's recognizing them in true Aquarian form as part of her story, but she's detaching from them and moving on. And I'm getting with this Four of Cups energy is that, you know, and being emotionally vulnerable takes a lot of strength, especially for someone who's been through what you guys have been through, either as a twin flame or separately within your lives, even in your past lives, stuff that you're carrying around with you guys. Okay, and it takes a lot of strength and courage, but there's nobody, this is what your purpose is here. And this, I feel like many of you guys are doing that. All right. An important lesson that you have to learn in this lifetime, judgment. So judgment, this could be about, you know, passing judgment too soon on someone. It could be jumping to conclusions. Again, so I'm getting sort of not willing to open yourself emotionally to this connection or to love, because there's this desired energy or this feeling that what you've been through in love means that it's always going to hurt, What I'm seeing is that you guys are learning and you're moving past that. Judgment is leveling up. It's ascension. It's a karmic review. So you've generated beautiful relationship karma. And I feel like for some of my aquas out there, you may have given up. You may have given up on being the good guy. You may have given up on always taking the high road. You may have given up in believing that union is possible. But this is what you are meant to learn, to go through those darkest moments so that you can rise above it. I love this energy because I know it hasn't been easy, but not everybody has the strength, Aqua, that you guys have to go through what you've been through and to learn that lesson and integrate that energy. And this integration here is how you can grow from this lesson. The Chariot card is moving forward. And it's everything I was talking about with this Four of Cups. It's about understanding that sometimes we have to be cracked open, or we feel like we hit rock bottom, whether it's between you and your twin, or whether it's just in love and relationships in general. But in order to let the light in order to do the healing work that's necessary, okay, to cauterize the deepest wounds that you have. And this is talking about forward movement very quickly. Okay, for some of you guys, your twin may be at a distance from you. It could be that you're in separation or there's emotional distance between you guys. But with the Chariot card, I see that as a result of learning, excuse me, throat chakra activation there, right? Maybe speaking your truth. And for some of you, it may be like you may be also realizing maybe you were too quick to judge yourself or others. And so it's about doing this karmic review and seeing things for what they truly are. We see that with the Seven of Cups, seeing past illusions, seeing past the matrix, really seeing, sensing, and feeling what this journey is all about and how you can move through it. This is about creative problem solving as well. The charioteer never, faces problems head on, and maybe there was something that was blocking you from seeing the solution that was most obvious. Or now when you look back and you do that review, you see there was an obvious solution, but there were certain lessons that you needed to learn, and that's why many of you may have been sidetracked, or you and your twin, were taken, are in separation, or there's some sort of distance between you. But I see you guys closing that gap, coming together, moving forward, ascending, leveling up. And what your lives look like after completing this lesson is what I'm seeing is this Three of Pentacles in reverse, which is oftentimes, an energy of, oh, things aren't working out, things are more difficult, there's been some sort of setback, but that's not what I'm seeing at all. What I'm seeing is you guys are sort of purging, purging an energy that was keeping you guys out of union and out of balance, because I see that, in this lifetime, you were meant to be in union and have and achieve a beautiful balance within your relationship with your twin. Now that third party energy could be that somebody didn't want to open up emotionally or felt too vulnerable, so they channeled all their energy into work. For some of you, it could be other people, other options, sort of like a refusal or this like hesitancy or fear of commitment. For others, it's about, there was too much shadow energy. There were deep wounds that needed to be healed before you guys could come together and you could achieve this balance. Okay. And I'm also getting there may have been an energy of lack, worried about not having enough. Somebody here may have really dealt with jealousy, maybe was clinging too hard onto the connection when they realized all they had to do was let it go, but there was a fear of not having it at some point in time that may have been blocking true, beautiful balance and union between you guys. Okay, a way that you guys can raise your vibration, we have the Sun card. So the Sun card is beautiful because it's about coming into union, it's about co-creating, but I'm also getting this beautiful energy with the Judgment card of surrendering the outcome to the universe, not overly focused on how, where or when you guys are going to come together, but really focusing on, doing that inner work, on finding joy in everything that you do, raising your vibration, doing your soul work, keeping the faith here as well, especially those of you going through a dark night of the soul, or where your twin may have been triggered in going into a dark night of the soul themselves, recognizing that you guys are always together and that there's a beautiful, warming, violet light that will wash over you as you come out of this darkness. So you'll come out healed, cleansed, on a new timeline, so to speak, where things are different as you're creating this heaven on earth. Now, the Sun card in reverse does speak to a bit of separation, so that's what I'm getting here. I do feel like you guys have either yet to meet your twin, or you've met your twin and you guys are in separation, or there's some sort of distance between you. That's because there's some healing work that needs to be done so that you guys can get into the same frequency and come back together. Okay, what your twin is mirroring for you is pure love. Okay, the King of Cups is love. This also speaks of a very telepathic commitment. But what I'm seeing here is also I'm seeing this trident. Okay, so there's that third party energy, and I don't want you guys to like flip out and be like, oh my God, because there's somebody else. For some of you, that might be a reality, and that condition might be, might be present in your twin flame connection, and you would already know that. Okay, if your twin is in a karmic situation, or you're in a karmic situation, or you were when you met your twin. But for many of you, I'm picking up on this third energy is shadow work that needs to be done, healing that needs to be done so that you can be emotionally vulnerable and open up to union and to love. And what you can do to help your twin reach their highest potential is, don't stop till you get it, Aquarius. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing the healing work. Continue on the path that you are. Even if for some of you it may seem counterintuitive, because you might say, well, I'm not in union with my twin. Keep healing. Keep working. Keep growing. You are up leveling. The work that you're doing energetically is going to bring you guys into union. And as I say that, we get power. So it's really interesting because with the Sun card, I told you there's no coincidence that I was working on Manipura, third chakra, solar plexus energy, essential oil blends all day today, inspired by my divine masculine. Okay, and this is all about power. This is, the solar plexus is your seat of power. Okay, and we get divine timing. So again, many of you guys, there's been, you need patience. It's all about the timing here, that spirit has a hand in all of this. Okay, that union here, that you guys were meant to come into union in this lifetime. Okay, I'm seeing that very clearly. Either you guys have already come together, and there's been some sort of separation, or you're waiting. And some of you guys, again, I feel like there's this energy of wanting to give up on this connection because it's taking too long or it's been too difficult. Okay, and that's where this Knight of Pentacles energy is. You can help your twin reach their highest potential by not giving up. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving energy, but it's stability, it's healthy. So it's about setting healthy boundaries there with that solar plexus chakra. Okay, and it's also about, it's about not stopping, keeping the faith. All right, and we get new love. Beautiful. So for some of you guys, again, this is somebody, your twin is somebody you have yet to meet. For others of you, it's about a new cycle that's taking place in your love life, okay, between you and your twin, so that you guys and when you guys come into union. Okay, because I don't believe in coincidences, you guys, you can check out my Instagram post today about Manipura, the essential oil blend. And I don't sell it. It's just something that I do, that I was doing for, for my personal situation. But I want to tell you a little bit about the solar plexus, since it's coming out here with the sun and it's coming out here with power. So like on an emotional level, when there's an imbalance here in the solar plexus, it can be selfishness, stubbornness, domination, or a desire for power. On the mental level, it can come out as, cynicism, sarcasm, or somebody who's overly competitive. And on the spiritual level, it can show up as worthlessness or fear or being stuck in ego. And I told you, somebody here is moving through ego issues, okay, releasing the ego, surrendering to the divine so that you guys can come into union. The solar plexus is represented by the sun, by the color yellow. And it's, again, where we find our personal power and our confidence. And it helps us overcome fear and master our thought process, make conscious choices towards being accountable for everything that we do in our lives. Okay. And so I feel like this is a huge lesson for you and your twin, especially unfolding right now. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what else comes through for you guys. Additional messages for my Aquarius. Okay, we get Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Yes, beautiful. So some of you guys might have an attachment to, to environmentalism. But what I'm seeing here, because we see the Seven of Cups, when we're moving through fear and illusion, when we're going through a dark night of the soul, and all of us, we're on this continuous journey of ascension and leveling up, that oftentimes, look, we get confirmation from my phone, that, you know, that we do feel alone and we go through these periods of isolation. I do see with this Four of Cups, there may be some sort of unexpected offer or unexpected message that may be coming to you that's going to make you feel very happy and make you feel like you're not alone. Okay, I love that energy. So that could be in the dream space, it could be through meditation, or it could be actually in the 3D where your twin, especially if your twin is a runner or has been running, where they're reaching out. All right, we get protection. So call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. Beautiful. That's what I'm seeing about that third party energy coming through here, Aquarius. That many of you guys are it's funny, I was going to say soul retrieval earlier on when I pulled out the Queen of Swords, and I'm not sure that I did. But many of you guys too, you realize that you've been giving your power away to things that aren't important, or to fears, or to illusions. Okay, and that may be like, and that's also what I'm seeing here with this Three of Discs in reverse, that third party energy, whatever it is, it's been taking away from your unity consciousness and your balance. And so many of you guys are going to be, you know, the purpose right now, or of this reading, or the dark night of the soul that you're going through, is recognizing what has been creating blocks to union or a deeper connection with your twin. Spirit wants you to know, look at that. We see this eclipse energy, the darkness that you guys have been going through. Now, feel free to play with time, because this could be past, or it could be in the future, or it could be present, but that you are protected. Okay, but I do feel like there's, you know, the Queen of Swords, she's going to be cutting those cords with past hurts and disappointments. Now, if you've experienced this difficulty with your twin, remember that you can do cord cutting, and I'm a proponent of doing it with, you know, with selenite, but doing that cord cutting, and that doesn't mean you sever the tie with them, but whatever might be draining your energy. What I'm seeing is there's some sort of attachment there with that Three of Pentacles in reverse. I'm seeing it, you know, it's an attachment to your connection that's draining it. Okay, that needs to be released. All right, we get share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, and expression. So remember, my throat chakra started to act up out of nowhere. Okay, so some of you might have a fear of speaking up, or it could be your twin. I do feel like there's a little bit of a sheepish energy, especially if you guys have been in separation, where somebody wants to reach out, but they're not sure if they're going to be rejected or how that communication is going to be received. It could be also speaking the truth about what this third party energy might be, whether it was a family member, whether it was work, whether it's just coming into this deep knowing. Remember, we had the Hermit card in reverse in the pre-shuffle. Seeing here, you know, what you have learned, speaking your truth. And some people might be a little bit afraid. The ego might be saying, don't say that. You know, don't speak the truth, because they're going to laugh at you, or they're not going to receive it. They're not going to believe you. But remember, your twin loves you unconditionally. Okay. And if it's not your energy, this is what your twin has been experiencing. And we see this darkness, this cave, dark night of the soul. Seriously. This hasn't been easy here, you guys. And we get deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Yeah, so it's like, you guys have been going through something really pretty serious. You and your twin, you or your twin. You know, it could be both of you, it could be one of you, but I definitely see this deep healing. And we see that here with this new cycle, with this new love. For some of you guys, you're healing those old wounds from past relationships. You know, love and disappointments that were keeping you out of union from your twin, because you weren't in the same frequency. Okay, and I see that. I'm really seeing there's some sort of negative attachment here to you, your twin, or to your relationship. Okay, that needs to be healed. So we get be a channel. Absolutely. Those of you who do Reiki, whenever this card comes out, I see Reiki fingers. I see digging deep. I see working through, pulling out those shadows, like I was saying, these deep wounds that need to be cauterized, that we need to shine light on. And some of us, or our twin, or both of us, or the relationship has hit rock bottom, okay, in order to get to the depths, the wounds that need to be healed, so that you can come into union. And we get tap into primal power. So I love this energy, because it's falling right on top of the Ancestral card. So many of you guys have been through many different lifetimes together. For some of you, I'm just getting a message, this will be your last lifetime together. Not because you are Not because you guys, are going to be separated, but because this is truly, truly when you guys achieve union and that ultimate ascension. That's what I'm getting. But for many of you, this has been a long time coming. You have the knowledge and the wisdom of many lifetimes past. You also have, many of you are here to heal ancestral wounding that's been passed down to you. I do feel like it could be from your maternal side, because I am seeing, an ancient female here and lots of feminine energy coming through. And I do feel like for many of you, again, the solar plexus needs to be balanced. You might be sitting too much in yin energy. If you're waiting and waiting and waiting to receive, there may be that you need to take steps towards your divine masculine. Okay, and it could be reaching out. It could be you're the one who's reaching out, or you're going through a dark night of the soul. That hermit card, speaking about what you know, what you've learned, what you've seen. Okay, again, or it could be your twin. All right, so really interesting messages coming through here, Aquarius. Let's see what else comes through for you guys. Additional messages, please, for my Aquarius on the twin flame journey. Yeah, you guys are moving through like fears and illusions. I'm seeing that like so strong. Like you guys, many of you guys have been in a very dark period, okay? But that's coming to an end. And we get Oracle of Chaldea, 37, breaking down to a 10. So definitely the ending of a really tough cycle for you guys out there, for you and your twin, or maybe it's a cycle of loneliness. And again, you guys are doing that deep healing work. So we get continue on your healing journey with enthusiasm. You guys, I can't make this stuff up. I'm reading from the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. But without forcing things to happen more quickly than feels natural. Sometimes the body will be ready to let go while the mind is still holding on. At other times, the mind may need to be patient as the body processes an experience. Trust in your own timing and rhythm. There's no need to be impatient or to judge yourself. You are summoning the spiritual fortitude to tackle an issue which has previously held you back. When the time is right, the healing shall happen more easily than if you tried to push forward prematurely. Things are going to work out. Be positive. So yes, Aquarius, confirmation in a huge way of the healing that's taking place. But again, Spirit, with that divine timing energy, don't try to rush it. Be patient. Everything is unfolding the way it's supposed to. I do want to reassure you that, you guys out there listening, many of you, the majority of you, you are meant to be in union with your twin flame. Okay, but it does require, breaking down some barriers, being vulnerable, and that's a very difficult thing, because many of us have had different experiences, harsh experiences, either within this connection or when it comes to love. Okay, and it could be in this lifetime or previous lifetimes, but you're doing that soul retrieval work. You're pulling back your power. Okay, and this is awesome. And we see that if we look into tap into your primal power, that's you guys. There's that solar plexus, that fire energy. I love it. I love how this is coming through. All right, let's see what else comes out. So we get back to what you love, reevaluate your desires. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, some of you guys, this is a reconciliation, but this is about pulling your power back, finding and achieving balance, staying in your loving presence, healing. All right, have faith. I told you, I said that earlier, those exact words with the, with the Knight of Pentacles. Have faith, trust your faith in this situation. And for many of you guys going through a dark time or a difficult time, or maybe it's your twin, just have faith that there is light at the end of the tunnel here. Okay, there's good news, there's rejuvenation. And then we get slow down. Pause and allow things to unfold. And that's a message that's coming out very strong here, Aquarius. Don't try to force things. Be patient. Divine timing is at work. Everything is unfolding exactly the way it's supposed to. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.